Howdy, partner. Today on the channel from Mattel Creations, we got the Masters of the Universe Origins exclusive, Rio Blast.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Cowboy Kyle here, back again with another Mattel Creations Masters of the Universe exclusive. This time we go to the Origins line. This time we go to the fan favorite. We go to Rio Blast. But for all your Rio Blast needs, hit up Mattel Creations. But for everything else Masters of the Universe, hit up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items, anything over $79. Does ship free, and of course had to wear some Western wear here today for this old cowboy Rio Blast. A lot of people, myself included, have been very excited for Rio Blast to come to the Origins line, and the time is now, part of a Creations exclusive. I feel he could have sold very well out there in the old retail pegs, but maybe I'm a little biased for my love of Rio Blast, but very excited to have him in the collection. And of course, today we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Rio Blast, the cowboy with the heart of gold, looking like a young Charles Bronson. Yes, Death's Wish own Charles Bronson. And I don't know about you guys, but Charles Bronson, one of my all-time favorites, love his stuff. And of course, he played a cowboy or two over the years, but to me, he'll always be Paul Kersey from Death Wish. And I always feel like this looks a little bit like Charles Bronson. I don't know. You guys tell me. I guess the hair color may be a little bit different. But let's dive into it. Let's see what's going on with old Rio Blast. His name was Rio, and he was dancing across the stand. Was he, dare I say, dancing across our hearts like another Rio we know? Could be, could be. Masters Universe Origins, of course, new for $25 up there on the top. How cool is that as well? Get that little glamour shot off of the side of him, of course. We do got modern posing for retro play, and it says Rio Blast, the heroic transforming gunslinger. Kind of reminds me of something out of Cops and Crooks, even though he predates Cops and Crooks, but one of my favorite cartoons as a kid. Come on, Fresh Monkey Fiction. What are we doing? Where are you get that Cops and Crooks line? You know I want that. But looking good in the packaging right there. On the back, looks like he's taking on Modulok and Grizzlor. You know, Horde doesn't want any piece of old Rio Blast, that's for sure, but cool artwork on the back as usual. Sliding packaging, we're getting used to that, of course. A little plastic prison, look at that. How about that packaging? See you later. Off to the side, goodbye. Plastic prison, Rio Blast locked in there. Of course, you got to lock a guy like Rio Blast down. He can be dangerous, especially with all those guns. You don't want him shooting any kids. You'll shoot your eye out, kid, is what you will do. We're going to get him out of the package here. There we go. Almost there. We're going to slide him out. How about that? You got his backpack going on. And there it is. Twist ties. See you later. Goodbye. And there you go. See you later. Goodbye. We'll get his card out. There we go. See you later. Goodbye. Of course, we do got the instructions with Rio Blast. A little bit more instructions than we usually get with these ones. Shows how to assemble him. Shows all the details here. You get to fold it out. Looks like you plug the backpack in and you can connect it to his arms, it looks like. Oh, yes, of course. They connect to the back here, but also can connect to this, it looks like. And maybe not, but we'll do it. We'll dive into it. We do got instructions there. Always nice. You never know. You never know. We do get the comic book right here. It does say Star Marshal. Oh, the Marshal of the Stars right here. Horde, watch out. But very cool. A space cowboy. That's kind of what I am at the end of the day. I'm known as a space cowboy in some circles, that's for sure. I do like the looks of this one right here. But yeah, good comic, and it is one of those one-and-done comics. Usually you get a series where you get 4 in the whole series, 3, whatever it may be. That's a one-and-doneer right there for a Rio Blast. Wouldn't have it any other way. Now we do get his backpack kind of sled going on right here. Of course, this plugs into his back. You can see it connects pretty easy. You really don't need instructions, I don't think. But if I can get it in there we go. And then you give it a little side turn, locks it in, and then it does telescope up. We'll call it telescoping, and then go right over the top. And it's all guns blazing, like a young Judas Priest in the early 90s, getting ready to call it quits, but they said, we're going out all guns blazing. and that's what the Priest did, and that's what Rio Blast did as well. Very, very cool. Locks back in there, so you can have him normal, you can have it up and over, choose your own Rio Blast adventure. You know I love that, of course. But diving into the head sculpt here, man, he's got that. He looks like he could have been a pitcher for the Oakland A's in the late 70s. That's what he looks like right here. He's looking like a young Vida Blue. Well, maybe not. You're right, Todd McFarlane. Not quite a Vida Blue right there, but does look like a Goose Gossage, something like that. He's got that look to him, but also a Charles Bronson-esque look. Got those beautiful blue eyes. You know what they say about those guys with blue eyes? Like myself. Yes, you're right, Todd. Salt of the earth. They say other things, but we'll go with salt of the earth. So shout out Todd McFarlane on the couch, of course. Looks good there. Quite the push broom there, though. A very, very cool push broom. Got quite the hair. Got that natural part. Of course, just like me, parted right over here. That's my natural part. Some people part down the middle. I'm just off to the side. Me and AJ Styles have very similar hair. What can I say? And apparently Rio Blast as well. We got our same parts going on there. But looking good. Fabulous head sculpt on him. Getting down to the chest, he looks like a marshal. He's got that sheriff badge kind of going on there. Got the blue shirt looking on. Got some piping, got some wires coming. He's robotic, like he's part of Cops and Crooks. He could be Bulletproof's brother once again. Adopted brother, step brother, you know what I mean. Yeah, Bulletproof, shout out to him over there at Cops and Crooks. We do get the flap down here. Of course, some Western shirts have that flap that comes down, just like his right here. And we're going all guns blazing. We got some more hidden guns right there. He's going to shoot everybody, and he'll ask questions later. You do the shooting first, ask questions later. That's Rio Blast for us. Got a little cavity inside there, of course. Punches right in and out very easily. Love to see that. Love to see it, of course. Now, we do get the wires, and then, of course, the wires do come out of the back. So, unfortunately, you move the arms, they're not going to stick in there. There's not enough link to them. But you do got the soft, pliable wires going in. They do come all the way off. That might be the way to go, depending how dynamic you want in the posing positions for him. But they do come off if you need to. But going to be very hard to stick into his back and do any kind of articulation with him. But we do get some movement there, of course. Now, he just got these forearm guards going on here. Once again, very robotic-like. He got some wires and stuff. He does got these futuristic blasters here, and they do spin around. They do connect to the hand. Wonder if they're removable. They should be, right? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, I think they are. I think you can get them out if you wanted to. I'm not going to sit here and play with it all day. But it is pretty cool because they go all the way around. And, of course, any old gunslinger, they spin their pistol around and bam, just like so. So you do got that option here. And you got them on both sides of the hands. Got two splayed out hands so he can do that, shooting them up, of course. And both wires are removable. But it looks good. If he just starts blasting, he goes in there and starts blasting. That's what he's going to do. Does got some nice cowboy pants over there. He's got a little bit of thigh guardage right here, like a young Ron Hassey for the Oakland A's back in the day is what that looks like. Nice belt here with the silver belt buckle. Nice belt on him as well. Got a little shin guard action down here, and I love the Ron Hassey Terry Steinbach combo. Really keeping it Oakland related right there. Looking very good. And then I'm going to imagine these are cowboy boots down here in brown, looking very nice. Arm's going to go all the way around for us, of course. Single jointed elbow, side to side, hands back and forth, side to side, hands removable, head removable, waist removable. You guys know the drill by now. Waist articulation right there. Legs back, forth, up and down, side to side. Single jointed knees, side to side. Ankles up and down, side to side. The usual Masters Universe Origins articulation right here for old Rio Blast. Man, oh man, a fun figure. And dare I say, possibly could be on my top 10 year-end list. I like this figure that much. Does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Whoa, stop the Masters Universe clock. Kyle breaking back in here. I don't know how I missed this during the review, but obviously doing the glamour shots and stuff, I did notice something. We talked about his thighs. He's got the thigh protection going on. He's been using the Thigh Master. You're exactly right, Todd McFarlane. But it does fold right down there. He's got a little bit more blasties going on. So a lot of hidden compartments here. He's going full guns blazing. All guns blazing once again like a young Judas Priest. But I don't know how I missed that, but I did. But there it is. Code Kyle, save yourself 10%, of course. But man, oh man, Rio Blast going to start blasting. He's going to take everybody out. Like a young Paul Kersey in Death Wish. That's what he's going to be. But I do like this one a whole lot. Definitely worth the pickup. And once again, Mattel Creations exclusive. I believe sold out at this point. So you're going to have to go to the eBays of the world, unfortunately, for that one. Of course, you guys know by now, I am just a classics guy. And I do got the classic version here. Looking very cool as well. Love the classics line. Do I hear Masterverse for Rio Blast? Can we get him in the Masterverse line? Would love to see it. Hopefully a little sooner than he got to Origins, but hopefully that does happen. And of course, his best gal, those Rios, they got to stick together. So we got to pull out our favorite Rio, really, at the end of the day right here. But Rio Blast looking very good, just shooting them up everywhere. ready to take the world by storm. I'm here for more Rio Blast. Hopefully Masterverse is next. And hopefully, if you are looking for this one, you can locate it because it is a fun figure. A lot of fun stuff right here. Dare I say, playing all the hits, the cowboy hits, that is. So that's Rio Blast, Masters Universe Origins. What are your guys' thoughts? This one worth a pickup for you? Long game, no game, hard pass game? No, can't be hard pass game. Can't be. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. And you guys know by now, that's a lot of content. Check out my new TikTok channel. You can check out all my cool Rio Blast dance moves over there. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, of course. So for Rio Blast, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.